Hello? Hello? Am I back? Perchance? 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 Yes, we are back. However, my internet crashed, and that means there will be an ad break upcoming soon. Let's read this then. I remember your name. I have surrounded myself with lying liars, and have become a liar myself. But in my lies I see the manifestation of your domain as clearly as the blood we spill in the shadows of a secret murder. So even though I wish to scream truth in their faces, or whisper your name into the ear of the dying, I tell myself that the secret is my faith, and bleh. I tell myself that the secret is my faith, my joy, and not a blasphemy. Yet just once you know what? Fine. We've got ads in 20-ish seconds, so we're gonna take a random BRB at this most inopportune time. And when we come back, I'll finish reading this. Yeah? Yeah. Okay, BRB. Ooh, we're back. Okay. We'll start from here. Yet just once, I wish for you to speak to me. Why not me? I have listened for you always. I cloaked myself in you long before they called me Dark Sister. I was a chimera, ever shifting and changing and lying 1,000 lies for you. To be seen by you, to hear you. They call themselves listener, but no one listens for your whisper with more hope and desire than I do. I have walked in accordance with your arts, shrouded in 8 shadows. I have lived lives. I have lived lies and ended lives, not for the dread father, but for you. They call themselves speakers, but no one has spoken your words with as much conviction as I do. Do you see the shrine that I had built? A shrine of my body, every face a lie, the envy both elicited and felt, the mastery of seduction, the embrace and instillment of fear, the betrayal of family and truth, the murder of others, the murder of self, the insatiable want, the fury I fear and release and feel again at you, when all treasures are nothing but lies. Dearest mother, I remember your name, but I will speak the lie and love the lie if you wish. Perhaps that is your lesson. The treasure is the lie. Ooh, okay. Um, I.
So you're the new initiate. You're certainly cuter than the last one.
Thanks? Question mark. Matron said I should introduce myself.
And why wouldn't she, darling? I am her favorite after all. As a matter of fact, I'm everyone's favorite. I'm sure
Really?
you'll agree soon enough. Anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you. May the Night Mother forever hold you in her cold and loving embrace.
Are you always this forward with the recruits?
Forward. Believe me, this is my shy and unimposing side.
Ooh.
After all, we wouldn't want to give my beloved Simbar the wrong idea, would we? Find me later, and I'll show you what forward really looks like.
Yeah. So scandalous. Also, I don't know why you. Hello, person. I don't have a Discord, so. Sus. Just joining, first time chatting, and joining Discord. Questionable. But okay. Anyway. Yeah, okay, we'll just let that slide. Hello, welcome. Weird. Later? Where would you like me to meet you?
Oh, you really are too easy, my darling. I'm just having fun with you. I suppose I get that from my family heritage. The Motiers are rich, powerful, and blessed with good looks, and a wicked sense of humor. Just play along and enjoy.
Okay. Just easy and fun. You come from a noble family?
Oh, there's nothing noble about my family. But I left that all behind. The wealth, the boredom, the servants waiting on me hand and foot. One day, I strangled my handmaid with a golden chain. And here I am. Life in the Brotherhood suits me.
That seems a little vicious,
You?
but okay.
The Speaker sends new initiates to the sanctuary every so often. New blood, you understand. Before you, there was a charming young lad from Glenumbra. Van something, I believe. A shame, really. He was too scrumptious to die so soon.
Was he one of the few people? Well, I heard that a few people have been killed. Was he one of them?
Mind your tongue, Initiate.
Oh,
We're the murderers, not the victims here. But I
okay.
suppose the circumstances were somewhat unusual. Someone left Van pinned to the wall of the inn in Kvatch, held up with multiple daggers. When I find the villain...
I mean, that sounds like someone's hunting the Brotherhood.
You don't hunt the hunters. The Brotherhood hunts you. Anything else is a crime against the natural order. But enough of this dark talk. We're just working ourselves into a tizzy. I'd much rather get excited about something more enticing.
Okay, okay. Can you tell me about the Dark Brotherhood?
You shouldn't know anything, darling. We're a secret organization, after all.
Fair,
I suppose
fair.
I can tell you that we serve the Night Mother. Her cold embrace binds us together. Never dishonor her. Our contracts aren't mere tasks. We carry out her will.
Oh, that's a little confusing, but okay.
Sweet mother, send your child unto me, for the sins of the unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear. These words, as part of a complex ritual, form the Black Sacrament, the means by which those in need pray to the Night Mother.
And that's part of the contract?
Our mother hears the prayer and whispers to the listener. The listener sends a speaker to arrange the details and create the contract. Then the speaker selects an assassin to carry out our mother's will. It's more than just a job. It's a calling.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Sounds very, very intricate. So the Brotherhood worships the Night Mother?
This just got much too serious for my taste, darling.
How?
Let's talk about something, I don't know, more decadent. Like how I'd be nibbling on your ear if Simbar wasn't here. He's watching, isn't he? Maybe a little nibble is in order,
Okay, you're dangerous in more ways than one, but that's fine. Simbar.
Welcome to the family, Initiate. Once you figure out your place here, I'm sure you'll do fine. Just don't try to encroach on Mirabelle's area of expertise. We don't need more than one spy and infiltrator in our sanctuary. Understand?
Okay. Sure. Wasn't slightly unhinged at all. Panic.
So you're the new recruit, huh? No, don't tell me your name. I'll, just call you New Blade. It's easier to remember and, it's not like I'm gonna know you for very long.
What do you mean?
Yes, New Blade. That's so much better.
What do you mean I won't be around for long?
Oh, I didn't mean to offend you. I just believe in full disclosure. We've lost an initiate and a fully trained assassin recently. Mirabelle's in denial, but I know what's happening. Someone's hunting the Brotherhood, and you make a tempting target.
I mean, sure, but...
Trying to pull off the spooky thing? Not bad, but your technique needs a little work. I'm sure you just need some more practice.
Okay.
Anyway, stay sharp out there, New Blade. We're not the only scary things lurking in the shadows anymore.
I appreciate your realistic understanding of what's going on. What's your story, Tannic?
Oh, it's a long and sordid tale, full of romance and daring do. Or if you prefer the short version, I was apprenticed to a smith in Sentinel. Loved the trade, hated my master. He liked to hammer more than just metal. When I had enough, I killed him.
Fair enough. And that's how you came to the Brotherhood?
No, that was just the beginning of my story. I was young and stupid back then. I ran, but apparently not far or fast enough. Got to spend some quality time in a Hammerfell dungeon for my actions. 8 years, if I recall correctly.
That's harsh.
Well, it wasn't sunshine and camel milk, but I survived. Met some people, learned some lessons. When one of the guards got slumpy, I was ready to act. Simple as that. Of course, my old life was over, but at least I was free.
Fair enough. How'd you end up in the Brotherhood?
Hey, I had to make a living. I was branded as a killer, so killing was what I did.
Fair.
Worked for the crime boss Bashira for a while.
Okay.
Then I had a visit one night. The speaker scared the piss out of me, but I couldn't refuse his generous offer.
I mean, sounds like it made sense. Got anything to tell me about the Brotherhood?
The Dark Brotherhood has been good to me. They taught me to focus my anger, to let the Dread Father work through me.
Okay,
I
okay.
have a home, an income, and a set of rules to live by. Life makes sense to me here in the Sanctuary.
Something so simple and easy. That's very good for you. A home, income, and a set of rules. That I wouldn't mind having that. There are rules?
Oh, new Blade. There
What are the
are
rules?
always rules. The trick is to learn what they are before you get your hand caught in the sweet roll box. For us, it's all about the 5 tenets. I'm sure there's a book about them somewhere in the Sanctuary.
Okay, I'll have to find it. I really should have to find it. So what can you... Well, since you're willing to tell me about the murders?
Dorisa and Van. One was an experienced assassin who knew her business. The other was a raw recruit with hardly any blood on his blade. Kinda like you, new Blade. It could have been coincidence, but I think they were targeted by the same killer.
Why do you think they're connected?
Just a feeling, I guess. And the way they were left for all the world to see. Someone was proud of their work and wanted everyone to know it. And it had to be a professional. Dorisa was too good to be taken down by an amateur.
Interesting. Have you shared your thoughts?
Matron Astara tells us what to think, not the other way around. But yes, we've talked about this. All we can do is stay alert and try to figure out who's behind the murders. Until then, we're just jumping at shadows. Very dangerous shadows.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I wonder if I have to actually... Book. Not quite. I want the Book of 5 Tenets. Where can I find
It's all right, little one.
that
Just
book?
a new smell. Your new brother or sister must be here. Do you want to meet them?
So curious. Who are you? Silver Werewolf. Is that who this is?
Come on now, Hilda. Don't be shy. Sorry, she can be skittish around strangers.
Who's that?
New sister! Welcome! Welcome! You need anything at all, you come to me, yes?
Okay. Matron said I should say hi to everyone.
Of course! It's important to get to know everyone. You're part of the family now, and family helps each other. It's what we do.
What's up with the werewolf?
Oh, that's not a werewolf. Well, I guess it is. But it's also little Hildegard.
Huh.
She's really sweet, but you'll need to say hello later. She still doesn't have the hang of controlling her transformations.
Okay. Sounds like she's pretty interesting.
Hildegard is like the little sister I never had, but her true family was awful. They drank the blood of werebeasts. It's a dangerous practice, but not entirely unheard of in Nordlands. They even forced their children to participate.
Is that how she became a werewolf?
We assume so. But as to why she can't control her transformations, that remains a mystery. She lost control one day and hurt another member of the tribe. They cursed her and she ran away. I found her later. She was confused, alone, nearly mad.
Good thing she didn't attack you.
I'm a skilled hunter. Taming animals is almost second nature to me. It took time, but she came to trust me. Accepted me as her big brother. Before that happened, though, she nearly tore my face off. See? I still have the scar.
That's a pretty good one. Tell me about... Excuse me. What about you?
I always liked to hunt and fight. I became a soldier, but that turned out to be more about waiting around than actual battle. So I sold my sword as a mercenary, made some enemies, and soon found out that other sellswords were being paid to kill me.
Huh. You survived that, though.
Indeed I did. Kept a low profile in town, spent most of my time in the wilderness. I almost decided to stop running, and then I found little Hilda. She became my reason to go on living.
Sweet. How did you two end up in the Brotherhood on the Gold Coast?
Well, you know, there are some things we just don't talk about in public. I hope you understand. I will tell you that we love it here. We're part of the best family in the whole world. And we're glad to have you with us. I'm sure Hilda agrees.
Okay. Well, Hilda, I hope to meet your acquaintance soon. I'm sure with time you'll be able to control your transformations, and then you'll be able to walk around and... The 5 tenets. Brothers and sisters, we are predators, but we are not animals. We bow to no law of nation or alliance, but we have rules and morals. Break or neglect to follow these tenets at your own peril. Expulsion from the Brotherhood is the least of the punishments awaiting such reprehensible traitors. Obey these 5 tenets, and your devotion shall never come into question. Tenet 1. Never dishonor the Night Mother. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. Revere the Night Mother, for our unholy matron serves as a source of our contracts, the lifeblood of the Brotherhood. Never betray the Tenet 2. Never betray the Dark Brotherhood or its secrets. To do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis. We thrive in the shadows. To cast light on those shadows is a blasphemy before Sithis and the Night Mother. Tenet 3. Never disobey or refuse to carry out an order from a Dark Brotherhood superior. You really say to do so is to invoke the wrath of Sithis on all of them? Oof. To listen and to obey. The very first lesson taught to every member of the Brotherhood. 4. Never steal the possessions of a dark brother or dark sister. To steal from a brother or sister is to steal from the Night Mother. Sithis hates such thieves. Never kill a dark brother or dark sister. We are family, and family doesn't murder family. Unless a member has been cast out, his or her life is as sacred as your own. Know that it is not your kin who will come to judge you should you fail to uphold this compact. Remember the story of the Wraith told to every new initiate. This is more than mere fable. The Wraith of Sithis is real, and he sends his Wraith to punish any brother or sister who breaks the tenets. Okay, so it's just... those are simple rules. We can follow them. Totally doable. This way. We meet again.
You must be the new initiate. I've heard some unbelievable things about you. Still, you can't be too good. Your name hasn't appeared on one of my contracts yet. What? Oh, that's a Dark Brotherhood joke. Don't you have a sense of humor?
Yeah, don't worry. We'll change that eventually. But Astara said we should talk.
Did she now? Are you sure that's what she told you to do? Wouldn't want you to get in trouble your first day in the sanctuary. Now that you're here, we might as well discuss your training.
Training?
Don't repeat what I say. It annoys me. Now, where was I? Oh, yes, your training. Complete a contract, receive a reward. Prove yourself, and more significant contracts will be made available to you. It's simple, really.
I understand.
I don't expect you to last a week, but as long as you're still here. Ready for your first contract, Initiate?
Yeah.
Not everyone appeals to the Dark Brotherhood through the Black Sacrament. For those with copious amounts of gold to spare, we usually indulge their more mundane requests. Are you ready to take on your first contract?
Sure.
Typically, you'll consult the ledger marked for death. but I've handpicked something special for your first job.
Who do I gotta kill?
Travel to the city of Kvatch, identify the target listed on this contract, then eliminate them. I encourage you to practice with the Blade of Woe, but as long as the target dies, it doesn't really matter how you kill them. Can you manage that?
Yes.
What are you standing around for? I'm not much to look at, and neither is this room.
Who takes out these contracts?
Anyone can find a reason to kill someone. Ambition, jealousy, humiliation. I once killed for a jester who couldn't take a joke.
Huh.
Careful who you heckle in Stormhaven.
You willing to share anything
Me?
about you?
I'm flattered. No, that's not the right word. Uncomfortable? Yes, that's it. Well, whatever do you want to know about me for?
I'm just curious about the people I'll be working with.
Not the brooding type? Good. They're a bore. I've been with Astara at this sanctuary since its inception. More years than I care to remember. In that time, I've done enough contract killing to know how to drum up business. It's my charm.
Okay. Nothing here, right? Not yet. Okay. Okay. What is this quest that he wants us to do? Kvatch. Where's Kvatch? I think it's the other city? Gold Coast? My neck is not playing fun today. It is. Okay, there we go. Run east. Ah! Bad cat. Bad cat. Minotaur. Kind of hang out. My spoons were not fully charged last. Staying active has been. My spoons are running out faster than normal. Who is that? I don't want to try and at least do this fact. And then I'll probably call it a day there. Here. After the quest. Just because I'm kind of tapping on empty earlier than normal. We got some good quests in at least. We got 3 of them down. Old Roliand Marianus. Okay. Seems easy enough. There's also a lot of quests to do. Oh, a bounty board. Can I pick up a bounty? Yes. Read the bounty board. Here's warriors, a thrill us practitioner. Kvatch Arena. Okay. Give it a shot. Someone here needs to not be here. Question is, where? Okay. Are they down here? Not hiding. It's Miera. You. You're so conveniently located. Thank you. Okay. Yoink. In plain daylight? Oh my gosh. Run! It was actually really simple. I thought it was going to be a little more legwork to get to him, but I guess not. I was really expecting a little bit more work on that one. Ooh. It's a world boss. Okay. Now at least there's a way shrine closer by to it. Not like you gotta go to the middle of nowhere anyway. I like all the crows that hang out around the area. I'm a fan of the corvid. Crows and magpies and ravens.
You're back, I see. How could I not? You're standing in my light.
Ooh.
So tell me, how did you do?
Job is done.
Well, good for you. But don't get too full of your accomplishments just yet. That was a fairly easy contract.
It
I
really
started
was.
you with. Come back when you're ready for more. If the speaker or the matron give an order, though, that takes priority.
Okay. Ooh, we can't just pick up another one. Can we? I cannot abide loiterers, popular or not. The outside inn is an upstanding establishment. It shouldn't have to suffer beggars and buskers crowding its landing like some cheap thing. Okay. Yeah, I've been there before. I know what that is. Really? Murder in plain sight, huh? Okay, well, I'll deal with that next time. I am going to have an early day, though, and call it here. Just cause my neck is not playing well. And it's kind of giving me the fatigue. But it was fun. We got a good intro for the Assassin's Guild. Still got a lot of work to do in the zone, but that's fine. We got a good start. We've also got a lot of stuff to sell. Ooh. New bow. Okay. We got a new weapon. Do it. Check that later. I don't want to hold on to it. Ooh. Kill an enemy and become invisible? That's cool. I'll hold on to that for now. Ooh. Bounty and heat resulting from a witness murder or assault is reduced. Yes. That will be useful. Okay. Yeah. Until next time. Have a good evening, a good morning, and a good night. Nebula is probably gonna go take a nap. Until next time. Probably Monday. I'm gonna be busy this weekend. And I wanna do, I don't know, offline things. I'll probably be back on Monday with another stream. Until then, have a good one and take it easy. Eat many good tasty things. Bye.